Hey everyone, welcome back to The English Habit, the podcast where we talk about practical English for real life situations. I'm Zia.
And I'm Carter. Today we're talking about hotels and accommodations, which is perfect timing because I just got back from the worst hotel experience of my life.
Oh no, what happened?
We'll get to that. But first, Zia, how many hotels do you think you've stayed in?
Oh wow, probably 50? Maybe more. I lose count.
Show off.
What about you?
If we're counting hostels and Airbnbs, maybe 30. I'm more of a budget traveler.
Nothing wrong with that. Though I will say, knowing how to navigate a hotel check-in can make or break your trip.
Truth. So let's break it down for our listeners. What do you actually say? What shouldn't you say? And how do you handle it when things go wrong?
Which apparently happened to you recently.
We'll get there. Let's start with the basics first. The check-in process.
All right, so you've just arrived at your hotel. You're tired from traveling, you probably look like a mess, and you just want to get to your room. What's the first thing you say at the front desk?
Give me a room immediately. I'm exhausted.
Please don't say that.
I'm kidding. You say something like, "Hi, I have a reservation under Carter."
Exactly. Simple and clear. I have a reservation under Zia Smith. Or, I'm checking in, my name is Zia Smith.
And then they'll ask for ID and a credit card, right?
Yep, have those ready. It speeds up the process so much. I keep mine in an easy-to-reach pocket specifically for check-ins.
Very organized. But what if you didn't book directly with the hotel? Like, what if you used Booking.com or Expedia?
Still works the same way. Just say, I have a reservation under Zia, and mention the booking site if they can't find it. I booked through Booking.com. Usually clears up any confusion.
Good to know. What about early check-in? Is it rude to ask?
Not at all. Just phrase it politely. I know check-in isn't until 3 p.m., but is there any chance my room is ready early?
And if it's not?
They'll usually offer to store your luggage. Could I leave my bags with you until the room is ready? Is perfectly acceptable.
I've done that so many times. They usually have a luggage room, or they'll keep it behind the desk.
Exactly. It's a standard service. Don't feel awkward asking.
What about upgrades? I've heard people try to sweet-talk their way into upgrades.
The honeymoon trick?
Is that a thing?
Kind of. Some people mention they're celebrating something, honeymoon, anniversary, birthday, and sometimes the hotel will upgrade them if they have availability.
Does it actually work?
Sometimes it's worth mentioning casually, we're here celebrating our anniversary. Might get you a nicer room or a bottle of champagne, but don't expect it or demand it.
So just plant the seed and see what happens.
Exactly. The key is being friendly and polite. Front desk staff are more likely to help people they like.
That makes sense. What questions should you ask during check-in?
Great question. I always ask about breakfast, what time it's served, if it's included, where it is, and Wi-Fi password if it's not automatic.
Checkout time is important too. Some places are 11 a.m., some are noon, some are even later.
Yes! Always confirm checkout time so you're not rushed in the morning. What time is checkout is a simple but crucial question.
And if you need a wake-up call?
Could I have a wake-up call at 7 a.m., please? Most hotels still offer this, though now everyone just uses their phone.
I'm a phone alarm person. Can't trust hotels not to forget.
Fair. Oh, and always ask where your room is and if there's an elevator. Is there an elevator can save you from dragging luggage up 4 flights of stairs.
Been there. Not fun.
Asking for services? Okay, so you're checked in and settled. Now let's talk about hotel services. Carter, what services do you actually use when you stay somewhere?
Honestly, mostly just Wi-Fi and maybe asking where good restaurants are.
You're missing out. Hotels offer so many services people don't know about.
Like what?
Like most hotels will iron clothes for you, or at least lend you an iron. You just call the front desk and say, "Could I borrow an iron and ironing board?"
I just wear wrinkled clothes.
I can tell. But seriously, there's also laundry service, wake up calls, restaurant reservations, tour bookings. Hotels can help with a lot.
How do you ask for that stuff without sounding demanding?
It's all about phrasing. Use could I, or would it be possible to, or do you offer?
Examples?
Sure, could I get some extra towels sent to my room? Or would it be possible to get a late checkout? Do you offer airport shuttle service?
So basically, just be polite and ask like it's a question, not a demand.
Exactly. I need extra towels sounds entitled. Could I have some extra towels, please? Sounds polite.
What about room service? I've always been intimidated by ordering room service.
Why?
I don't know. It feels fancy, like I'm going to mess up the order somehow.
Carter, it's just ordering food over the phone. You say, "I'd like to order room service," and then tell them what you want from the menu.
And they bring it to your room.
Yes, that's the whole point of room service.
But do you tip them when they deliver it?
Yes, usually there's already a service charge added to the bill, but it's nice to give a few dollars cash when they deliver. Just have some bills ready.
This is good to know. I've literally never ordered room service because I thought it was too complicated.
It's not. Just remember your room number and order clearly. This is room 412. I'd like a Caesar salad and a burger, please.
What if you need something fixed in your room? Like the AC isn't working or something?
Hi, this is room 412. The air conditioning doesn't seem to be working. Could someone take a look at it?
And they'll send someone?
Usually, maintenance will come up within 30 minutes. If it's something that can't be fixed quickly, ask if you can switch rooms.
How do you ask that without sounding difficult?
If it can't be fixed soon, would it be possible to move to a different room? Very reasonable request.
Okay, this is reminding me of my recent hotel disaster.
Ooh, are we getting to story time?
We're getting to story time. Problems with rooms.
All right, Carter. Tell me what happened.
Okay, so I booked this hotel online. Looked great in the photos. Nice bed, clean bathroom, good reviews. I show up at midnight after a long day of traveling, and the room is nothing like the pictures.
How bad are we talking?
The carpet had stains. There was a weird smell. The bathroom was gross, and I'm pretty sure the sheets hadn't been changed.
Oh no.
And here's the thing. I was exhausted. I almost just accepted it and went to sleep anyway.
Please tell me you didn't.
I didn't. I forced myself to go back downstairs and talk to the front desk.
Good. What did you say?
I tried to be polite, but firm. I said something like, "I'm sorry to bother you, but there are some issues with my room. The cleanliness isn't what I expected, and I'm not comfortable staying there."
That's perfect phrasing, actually.
Really?
Yes, you stated the problem clearly without being aggressive. What did they say?
The front desk person apologized immediately and offered to switch me to a different room. The new room was way better. But I almost didn't say anything because I felt awkward.
This is so important. If there's a problem with your room, you have to speak up. You paid for that room. You deserve what you were promised.
What are legitimate reasons to complain?
Cleanliness issues, broken amenities, noise problems, safety concerns, anything that makes the room unlivable or significantly different from what was advertised.
What about minor things? Like what if the TV remote doesn't work?
Still mention it. Just call the front desk. The TV remote in room 412 doesn't seem to be working. Could someone bring a new one? They'll fix it quickly.
What if the room is noisy? Like you can hear everything from the next room or the hallway.
That's definitely something to address. I'm in room 412, and there's quite a bit of noise coming from the hallway. Is there a quieter room available?
And they'll switch you?
If they can, yes, especially if you're staying multiple nights. Hotels want you to be comfortable, so you'll leave good reviews.
What about temperature issues? I stayed somewhere once where the room was freezing and the heater didn't work.
Call maintenance immediately. The heater in my room isn't working and it's quite cold. Could someone take a look at it? And while you wait, ask for extra blankets.
Can you ask for a discount if things go really wrong?
You can. If something significantly impacted your stay, like you had to switch rooms multiple times, or a promised amenity wasn't available, it's reasonable to say, given the issues I experienced, would it be possible to adjust the rate?
Does that work?
Sometimes, managers have discretion to offer partial refunds or discounts, especially if you're polite about it.
What if they say no?
Then you leave an honest review afterward and don't stay there again. But most hotels will try to make it right.
Have you ever had a really bad hotel experience?
Oh, yes. I stayed at a place in Prague where the shower literally flooded the entire bathroom every time you used it.
What did you do?
I told the front desk. They sent maintenance. Maintenance said it couldn't be fixed quickly, so they moved me to a better room and gave me breakfast for free.
So it worked out.
It did, but only because I spoke up. If I just suffered through it, I would have had a miserable stay.
The lesson here is, don't be afraid to advocate for yourself.
Exactly. Be polite, be clear, but don't accept substandard conditions.
The checkout process.
All right, let's talk about checking out. This should be simpler than checking in, right?
Usually, yes, but there are still things to know.
Like what?
First, know your checkout time. If you need to leave earlier or later, arrange that in advance.
How do you ask for late checkout?
Hi, I'm in room 412. Would it be possible to have a late checkout? I have a flight at 3 p.m.
And they'll say yes?
If they have availability, usually yes. They might charge a fee for really late checkouts, but often an extra hour or two is free.
What about express checkout? I see those signs everywhere.
That's when they just charge your card on file and you leave without going to the front desk. Usually they slip a receipt under your door.
So you just walk out?
Yep, you still need to turn in your key, usually in a drop box by the front desk or at the door.
What if you used the minibar or made phone calls or something?
Those charges would still go on your card. They audit the room after you leave.
Good to know. Should you check your bill before you leave?
Always, make sure there aren't charges you don't recognize. I once got charged for a minibar item I didn't use.
What did you do?
Went to the front desk and politely said, I'm checking out from room 412, but I noticed a charge for the minibar. I didn't use anything from it. Could you check that?
And they fixed it?
Immediately, they apologized and removed the charge. Mistakes happen, but you have to check.
What about housekeeping tips? Are you supposed to leave money?
It's customary in many places, especially in the US. I usually leave a few dollars per night on the pillow or nightstand with a note that says, "Thank you."
I never knew that was a thing.
Not everyone does it, but housekeepers work hard and are often underpaid. A few dollars is a nice gesture.
How much do you leave?
$3 to $5 per night is standard, more if you made extra mess or asked for extra cleaning.
That's actually really reasonable.
And it's good karma for the next time you travel.
Useful phrases and cultural differences.
Before we wrap up, let's give listeners some specific phrases they can use when staying at hotels.
Like a cheat sheet.
Exactly. For checking in, I have a reservation under Zia. Could I have a room with 2 beds? Is breakfast included?
For asking for services. Could I have extra towels? Do you offer laundry service? Could you recommend a good restaurant nearby?
I'm having an issue with the heating. Could I speak to a manager, please? Would it be possible to change rooms?
For checking out. I'd like to check out, please. Could I have a copy of my receipt? What time is checkout?
Those phrases will get you through 90% of hotel situations.
What about cultural differences? Does hotel etiquette change depending on where you are?
Great question. In the US, tipping is expected. In Europe, less so. In Japan, tipping can actually be considered rude.
Really?
Yes. In Japan, good service is expected as standard. Tipping implies they wouldn't do a good job otherwise.
That's wild. What about other differences?
In some countries, you have to specifically ask for things Americans assume are standard, like daily housekeeping or bathroom toiletries.
And in some places, hotels keep your passport at the front desk, right?
In some countries, yes, it's for registration purposes. Usually they return it within a few hours or the next day.
That always makes me nervous.
Same, but it's normal in places like Vietnam or Russia. Just make sure you get a receipt for it.
Good tip, literally.
That was bad.
I couldn't resist.
All right, I think we've covered the hotel basics. Final thoughts, Carter?
Just that hotels want you to have a good stay. They're not out to get you. If something's wrong, speak up politely, and they'll usually fix it.
Absolutely. And remember, you're the customer. You have the right to ask questions, request services, and expect what you paid for.
But be nice about it.
Yes, kindness and clear communication solve 99% of hotel problems.
What's the 1% that doesn't get solved?
Bed bugs. If you see bed bugs, just leave immediately.
Noted. Check for bed bugs. Got it.
Okay, everyone. Thanks for listening to The English Habit. If you have hotel horror stories or questions, send them to us.
We'd love to hear what weird situations you've encountered. And if you learned something today, share this episode with a friend who travels.
And don't forget to like and subscribe for more.
See you next time. May your rooms be clean, your checkout be smooth, and your minibar charges be accurate.
And may you always speak up when something's wrong.
Yes, advocate for yourself, people.
Safe travels!